So thank you guys for having me here today. This is my third time doing this. I'm pretty excited. I get better and better at these presentations, so hopefully this doesn't come out good. So some information on the front page about some of my goals, my accomplishments, some of the interests that I do. If we flip over to the second page, I like to talk about some facts about me. There's still some people in here that there's some new people. It seems like we have a new group. So just some quick facts. I've been working out for 9 years. Believe it or not, it's been a long time. So time goes by quite fast. I went to Orange High School. Woo! I know David went to Orange High School. Maybe a few people you guys know. Probably a lot of people. It's been there for like a century. So I eat about 4 to 6 times a day. I eat tons of stuff and pancakes and everything. It's just the way my body has kind of turned and stuff. So I'm pretty happy about that. I do a lot of reading. I like to do a lot of business reading, a lot of fitness reading. Just stuff to kind of learn, and I love to learn. I believe that you die when you stop learning, so you always have to continually evolve and learn and to grow. So I spend a lot of time reading. Then some quick fitness facts. Real quick, a pound of muscle burns about 50 calories a day, which is why the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism is, and the easier it is for you to lose body fat. So, and then a pound of fat is about 3,500 calories. You cannot target fat loss, unfortunately. So your body's going to just take it away from wherever it needs it, wherever it has it the most. So, and muscle does not weigh more than fat. Muscle is just far more denser than fat. So it is much easier to lose weight than to build muscle. That's totally true. To be able to lose 10 pounds of just solid subcutaneous body fat, it's maybe 1 or 2 months, but to be able to build some lean muscle mass, it can take between 3, 4, 6, or even up to a year, depending on your genes and a lot of factors. So it's a much harder process. Eating at night does not make you gain weight. It just kind of depends. The food, of course, whatever it is that you eat, of course. Don't go to, they have the Taco Bell night dinner or something. Absolutely not. Carbs can help you lose weight. Absolutely. The right type of carbs at the right time can help you lean out. Yeah, definitely. Protein products actually work. I worked for a Nutri shop for about 5 years, so I'm a big believer in the right type of supplementation, the right type of products, and the premium type of whey protein that you can find in all the products. So definitely try to buy some of those. You can go to the gym and gain weight. I've worked at many gyms throughout the years. Some people get their pass, they're brand new to the gym, and 6 months later they're overweight. So it's kind of ironic.
It's that Taco Bell at night.
It's that Taco Bell at night. And then hiring a personal trainer is a lot cheaper than going to and get like a suction or something. So yeah. And then let's talk about the nutrition part. So personal training is far more than the physical part of personal training. Personal training to me means working with the client, trying to teach the client about the proper habits, the proper nutritional habits that they should be eating throughout the day. It's about teaching that client the right types of proteins, the carbs, the fats, all the vegetables, all the unique foods that they should be eating when they're not really working, when they should be eating throughout the day. So if you guys, I kind of made all you guys a nutritional plan. If you guys take a look at this, this is a really great plan. It's a very detailed plan. It's kind of based on, it's very similar to a lot of the plans that I do with a lot of my clients. And if you take a look at the plan, it's like an all 6-meal plan throughout the day. You guys are more than welcome to use this. It's a really great plan. I can guarantee you guys, if you guys use this or if you guys kind of follow this, without even working out, if you just follow strictly to this plan, I mean, you guys will definitely kind of see some results. But if you guys look at this, you guys have your breakfast, you guys have your meal 2. The core shake on meal 2, I'll talk about that a little bit more. Well, this plan is kind of based on about 1,900 calories, which is kind of common with what most people are going to want to kind of eat throughout the day. Most people kind of eat between like 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 calories, which is very little. Just to give you an idea, it really kind of takes about, for a full-grown adult, it takes about 1,400 calories just to kind of power your brain, just for you to just kind of think and do all the functions that the body does. It's crazy. So it's just, I mean, that's the fuel that your brain needs just to function. And people are eating about 1,200 calories, so very counterproductive, and it just shuts down your metabolism. So this is a great plan. Follow it. It's for you guys. If you guys have any questions, I can also send you guys a grocery list so you guys can kind of match some of the proteins, carbs, and fats that are in this meal if you guys are allergic to some of the foods. So, well, this is what I was talking about. This is what comes with my personal training package. I talk a lot about the food. To me, personal training is eating right. I mean, the physical part of personal training, doing the form, doing the corrections, that's part of the personal training, but teaching the client how to kind of eat throughout the day, the right portions is imperative. It's super important. You might as well not even work out if you're not really following what you're eating for your specific purpose. So the workout plan that I also include in my packages they vary. We all work out differently. We all work out whether we do like high compound movements or high reps or low rep. We're trying to gain weight or tone up. I have a niche of people, a niche of clients that I prepare for competitions like men's physique, female bikini, female figure. I've done a few bodybuilding shows myself, and the workouts and the nutrition are totally different than what a typical client would need just to kind of feel better and ease off the pain off of their lower back. So part of the package that I include is, of course, the nutritional plan, the workout program. If we switch over to the other page, this is the supplementation part that I was talking about. I also belong to a network marketing business. They have some great products. It's called Jeunesse. Great products. They're worldwide. I've looked into this company before I joined in, before I bought into so it's like a franchise. So I have access to. So these are the products that I currently take myself. They're called core products. And the reason why I like these products is, I mean, I've worked at a shop for years and I've tried many different types of proteins and pre-workouts and different types of creatines, and a lot of it really does not work. It's a multi-billion-dollar business. It's just crazy. But what I like about these core products is that they're all natural products. There's gluten-free. There's no preservatives. There's no artificial sweeteners. It has a few forms of different types of proteins to kind of keep your body fueled throughout the day. They taste well. They have a great thermogenic fat burner without the caffeine, without the stimulants. It's all natural stuff like the green tea, like the hoodia extract, a lot of herbs and spices. So so this is this core shake. If you look at the plan, it's just it's a meal. So if you go to meal 2 or meal 4 or meal 5, that is the shake that is involved. So it's a very convenient way to just get your protein in that's low in calories, that's high in protein, low in sugar, and very low in carbs. So I have that line. There's also another product line that I have called Zen Body. We have the protein too, a great fat burner. So if you combine those products or similar products like these to your nutritional plan, to your working out habits, to your consistency, to your mindset, to your drive and your motivation and the accountability that you get with myself, there's really no way that you shouldn't change. There's no possible way. I mean, it's to follow the rules. David has lost. How much have you lost, David? He's lost a child before he hit like 75 pounds or something like that. So and I have all my children. It's crazy. You know, I'm really proud of Frank. Frank is here. He's probably the most active person in here. Frank, he works out. I see him twice a week. He does cycling. He does biking. I mean, at 71 years old, you know, Frank is in really great health. So good job, Frank. So, and I train a lot of people here. If you guys have not seen the gym, it's just right down the street. We can walk here. I was actually thinking of like walking you guys. Yeah, doing like a quick field trip, like 10 minutes, go and check out the gym and then come back. But this was, she was like, oh my God, no. And then, do you guys have any questions for me or anything? David.
So the core shake, so what flavors do you have?
The core shake, there's 2 flavors. There's chocolate. There's chocolate and vanilla.
The strawberry.
There is no strawberry. They're coming up with the strawberry, but right now we just have those two flavors.
Yvonne, good question. High rep versus low rep.
High rep versus low rep. So low rep meaning like, well, there's two different types of low rep. I mean, there's powerlifting low rep, like 6 reps, 5 reps. That's like power. That's like records. It's not for definition. It's not for size. It's just for strength. But if you want to get definition and some size, you want to stay between like 8 to 12 reps. That's enough stimulation for the body to kind of break down. It's heavy enough, but it's not low enough. So I usually stick to, and a lot of my athletes and a lot of my people would stay between 8 to 12 reps. That's scientifically that's kind of been proven to be the right rep range for muscle strength, size, and growth. So, but if you want power and strength, you can stick to about 3 to 4. It can be dangerous. You have to have good form. You have to know what you're doing. But 3 is for strength, 10 for like size and definition.
So if you're doing 12, if you're doing 12, should last like 2 or 3
Yeah, I mean,
hard,
and then,
or
what I mean by 12 is like you pick a weight that you can do like 8, 7, 6, and then have just kind of push it, or have somebody spot you with good form and try to do and complete those last 2 or 3 reps. Like it should be almost like the last one. You should need some help. You shouldn't pick a weight that you can do 15 and only do 12. I mean that's not what it is. So.
Let's just say hypothetically I knew a guy.
Just have
Where's the
Little
straight from the
overweight,
shirt?
right? That sits in his chair for 8 to 10 hours
That
a
doesn't work as
day.
they
How many
do.
calories should that guy?
Uh-huh.
Let's hypothetically got this guy. Should he? What's his?
How many
calorie
calories?
count?
Like, I mean, it could depend on a lot of factors. It can, it depends. Some people have such great genes and stuff. You know, some people just don't.
Let's say he doesn't have great
But
genes.
not great.
hypothetically, you should still be eating about 15 to 1,800 calories if you're not doing anything at all, just to maintain, just to be.
That's not me. It's a guy.
Right. Yeah. So I would to give you a number about 1,800 calories.
Okay. I'll let him know. Hey.
I have a hypothetical question
3,200.
here. I know this gal, and let's just say she's a gal, and she had kind of tore a ligament, a spinal ligament.
Uh-huh.
You know, not watching where she was going.
Underneath.
It was typical.
Underneath?
Sounds clumsy.
And a small little hairline fracture on the ankle. So how long should she wait to?
I think the best question for that would be to ask the doctor or your chiropractor or something.
Yeah.
If you
28 days.
If you
Right,
have
Alan?
it later, I mean, to me, like, if it hurts, then don't do it. You know, if you can go around it, if you can do something else. But there's really, that shouldn't be a reason why that person shouldn't be working out.
Right.
Stick from the waist up.
Yeah.
One of the things, if we go to Carlos, they make you do 4 sets. So if we go to the gym ourselves, we do 2 sets, right? Or maybe 3. But if you go to 4, so the secret to your question is, well, 5's too much, but 4,
Yeah.
but anyway, 4 sets is what you're really talking about. Always do 15, 20 reps, but do it 4 times.
Yeah, 'cause I just went back to the gym from CrossFit,
Yeah.
and I found that like working out, like the first time I tried to work out, I did chest. It took me an hour and a half to do chest, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go home.
That's
But
good
I
you were
was
texting in between.
No, it was like 5 in the morning, so no one was
You were
there.
trying to close the deal and you're like,
No, but so it was like the reps
5
were
sets?
different for me because I was like, all right, I'll do sets of 8 to 10.
Yeah.
But they weren't hard, but I was like, I don't want to go too heavy because I just started
Yeah.
again.
I'm not
reps
too-
of 8 to 10, but you
I'm
do
not
sets.
too fond of CrossFit. CrossFit is very, see the difference between CrossFit and working out. CrossFit, you're kind of racing against time. You have a certain amount of time to perform all this and then beat whoever is doing the same thing. And a lot of those movements are like Olympic movements, like the power cleans and the clean and jerks and the deadlifts and movements that require time to know and understand the form. And a lot of the New York CrossFitter people where it's just like it really, and maybe Dr. Allen could attest to this, it's really hard on your joints, your shoulder, your knees. I mean, it's just crazy. A lot of those movements aren't performed the right way that should be, and throughout the years, I mean, it's really gonna catch up to you. So I'm more about form and posture and just working out smart to really help.
All right, thank you.